Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Trent, and if you are a beginning bullet journaler, welcome. Or if you're an avid bullet journaler who's been doing this for a long time and you're just looking for some inspiration, or maybe you're just like me and you like to watch people do these plan with me type videos, welcome, settle in. I hope you enjoy. Now, the point of this video is I personally, when I'm doing my weekly spreads, I usually use 2 pages. But there are people out there who only like to set up a page for 1 week. And I think that's absolutely awesome. I think there is nothing wrong with that. So I decided to come up with 6 of the best spreads that would cover 1 page for 1 week. This first one is super simple. You skip the first 3 lines and then you create little sections that are 5 dots down, and that's 7 square or rectangles, and your week is set. Super easy, super nice to look at as well. Now on this spread, I skip the first 8 on the left hand side, and then that would create 5 7 by 18 rectangles that you can use for the days. Now you can use this left hand side for notes, a task list. Maybe you want to split it up for your Saturday and Sunday if you do like to do a weekend spread. But I just threw the month there at the top because I like to have a month at a glance when I am going throughout my week. Now, this is just a friendly reminder that if you are watching this on the day that is uploaded, which is February 11th, Sunday, fair warning that Wednesday is Valentine's Day, and that's only a few days away, so you can hop on Amazon, still get your purchases in if you need to. Now, this is probably one of my favorite layouts for a weekly spread on 1 page, and you're going to skip the first 2 lines at the top. You're going to skip 1 square on the left and 1 square on the right hand side, and that's just going to give you easy 8 by 12 rectangles to use for your days. Now you're going to have 9 rectangles when this is all said and done, so I like to use one for a task list, one for notes, and that's just a simple 1 page spread. Even the notes section could be used for like reminders for your next week. However you want to set that up it's completely up to you. I am usually always starting my weeks on Mondays, so when I'm planning like I am right now on a Sunday, it'll be easier for me to just start with tomorrow. And boom, just like that, done. Now on this page, I decided to do another Alistair method, which is you'll just cordon off the first 7 columns, one for each day of the week, and then it becomes a giant task list. So you'll write your task on the right hand side, and you'll just put a dot in whichever day it needs to be completed on. Even you can use this for like a note. You could just jot down your note and mark which day it is in that week, and you're good to go. And let's say you have a repeating meeting on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you could put that meeting in just 1 line and put a dot on both Tuesday and Thursday, and as they're done, you can cross them off. Alright, so once again, we're going to skip the first 2 lines at the top, 1 line at the bottom. these 2 lines on the right-hand side of the page, that is 11 squares wide. And then when I split it in half, it's going to be 17 squares down. And I like to use that for my weekend and my task list. What that leaves on the left-hand side of the page is 7 by 15 square rectangles. So it's super easy. It looks super good once it's all done. And this one is probably going to be one of the more popular spreads out there. Very, very, very simple. Very easy. Love it. Now this page is just going to be another replication of the 8 by 12 squares, or rectangles rather, but in just a little different fashion. Rather than completing the full rectangle, I just underlined the top line so that I could give it a little space, but it looks so good once it's done. You have a space there at the top for notes, tasks. Once again, I put in a month at a glance because I just really enjoy having that month. And then there's enough space for like a habit tracker if you want to. But this one just looks so good once it's all completed. Thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Please subscribe, like the video, and comment whether you use 1 page or 2 in your weekly spreads. I'd love to hear from you. Alright, so here's just the recap, the flip through. Super clean, super easy. I personally really enjoy the Alistair method. That's probably what I would use. I'm a task list person through and through. I love being able to just write it down, put a dot on which day it needs to get done, and then as I'm going through those days, I have something to cross off. Just being able to scratch things out gives me such a hit of like dopamine, and it makes me feel good knowing that I can use this, and it makes me want to use my journal. Now, which one should you use? Whichever one makes you use your journal. Whichever one gets you excited to go, hey, let me put this in my bullet journal. Let me get this done. Whether that's just using the Writer Carol method or coming up with a simple spread. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.